Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 191. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and Buy and Sell DVC.com.
And today is October 2nd, 2024. So 11th month from now would be September 2nd, 2025. And the 7th month window would be May 2nd, 2025. And we're going to go right into the buy and sell side of things. And we have a question that we posted on our Facebook page. Remember, find us on Facebook, and we have a Facebook group.
Disney Vacation Club Resales DVC. I wasn't sure if you knew what it was. I didn't want you to, so I didn't want to cut you off if you.
No, you're good.
Did you have it remembered or not really?
Not really, but it's good that you have it covered there. So this question was, as a DVC owner or DVC renter, how far in advance did you make your last reservation? Because one of the things that you're going to see when you're researching DVC is people always say, buy where you want to stay, buy where you want to stay. They'll repeat that over and over again, which to me, that was said majority of the time, back 2009. But it's still something that's said a lot, but not everybody makes their reservation 7 to 11 months in advance, but a majority of people do. But this was 10 to 11 months in advance. 66% of the people made the reservation 10 to 11 months in advance.
That's higher than I would expect, honestly. Because again, I have a ton of Saratoga points, as you know, and I never stay at Saratoga Springs. So I'm always at the 7-month mark. So I am shocked at the numbers that 10 to 11 months is 66%. That's wild.
7 to 10 months, 13%.
So your 79% are before the 7-month window.
And then
that's crazy.
Right at the 7-month mark was only 4%. That's what shocked me.
I'm normally in there.
Yeah. Because when I have to make my reservations at Vero Beach, because they don't own any points at Vero Beach, I'm right at the 7-month mark. I thought that number would be at least 20%.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily. I'm shocked by this.
So that threw me off. More than 4 months in advance, but less than 7 months
6%.
was 6%. And then this shocked me here because it said less than 4 months was 11%.
This is the first time I'm seeing this. Wow.
Yeah, less than 4 months.
That might be just a lot of locals.
Was 11% versus right at 7 months, which was 4%. That makes...
I figured 7 months. Everybody knows, the 7-month window gets busy. Everybody's trying to switch over and do stuff. 7 months is only 4%, and less than 4 months is 11%.
And it wasn't, there was 90 votes, 90 participated in the poll. But I thought, the number that threw me off the most was right at the 7-month mark, because
I thought
that's when I figured everyone was online, in their front of their computer, ready to secure their reservation, for where they wanted to go.
That's where I am always a lot of times, or sometimes less than 7 months. It's, we're local, so there's a little last minute trip or something, but 10 to 11 months, 66%, or, before the 7-month window, you're at 79% of people. Wow. I'm just trying to think how this could possibly affect the DVC rental business. Should I have to sit and think about this one for a while and figure if there's something different we need to do. I'm shocked that's so high.
I was, again, wow.
Very interesting.
So that's, just to comment on it again, if at your home resort, you can make a reservation 7 to 11 months in advance. Under 7 months, you can make a reservation at, any one of the resorts that your membership allows you to do. So especially the Florida residents, which there's a lot of members that are Florida residents, they tend to make their reservations less than 7 months because they're a little bit more flexible. So yeah, it is kind of shocking to see 79% of the people making the reservation 7 to 11 months in advance.
This just blows me away. I'm just so shocked because a lot of times everybody waits for the 7-month window, and that's the absolute lowest one out of all of them. Even more than 4, less than 7 is at 6%. So the absolute least amount of people are waiting for the 7-month window. How is that possible?
Doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't, Jason.
And now we're on to the food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
Is it me?
It is.
I'm back.
It could be me again, though. But
Jason's
you.
Jason's taking us to Walmart today to tell us about the cake he bought. But my food review. I food review. I'm not even doing one of mine.
Wait, this isn't even
I
you.
know, it's not even. I didn't plan this well enough. I'm doing this for Debbie Allen, who is our foodie for DVC Rental and Buy and Sell DVC. She's in the parks constantly. I mean, if you've seen the posts online, she's always posting great stuff to eat, and she's much more into it than I am. She does a great job of this. So she wrote it up for me. So she wrote, from Debbie, I was excited to try the blueberry custard cupcake from Gasparilla Island Grill located at Disney's Grand Floridian. And the picture of this looks really, really good. Priced at $5.79, this vanilla cupcake is filled with blueberry pie filling and pastry cream topped with vanilla buttercream, which sounds amazing. Visually, this was a very pretty cupcake. However, the taste left me disappointed. The icing was rather dense, not creamy as I expected. It just kind of sat on top of the cupcake. The cupcake itself was also dry and not soft and fluffy like I'm used to when eating Disney cupcakes. There was only a small dollop of blueberry and cream filling inside the center. It definitely needed more to combat the dryness of the cupcake and dense icing. I only ended up eating half of the cupcake itself. The best thing was the white chocolate decoration on top. That's really sad when the little piece of chocolate they put on top is the best part of it. I would not get this again. She gives it a 3.1. So this is really sad to hear. I mean, you hear blueberry pie filling, pastry cream, and buttercream. How do you really mess that up? I guess if the cupcake's dry, it wasn't like wet enough to combat it. You get a kind of crappier cupcake. I mean, that's it. On paper, it sounds like a really, really great cupcake, but I mean, I guess it just fell short on this one for Debbie. And sorry to hear that, because I mean, if you look at the picture, I mean, it looked like a great cupcake and it sounds like a great cupcake, but it missed. And truthfully, Debbie's the ultimate with this type of stuff. So if Debbie says it's a bad cupcake, it is a bad cupcake.
So now we're on to the DVC-Rental side of things.
So today I want to address what are some of the advantages of booking through us versus Disney. Many times we could book further out than Disney. Like we could book, any DVC rooms can book 11 months out in advance. As of right now, I don't believe Disney's even doing 2025 bookings yet. So, we're good. What's today's date? Today's October 2nd. So we're good all the way, you mentioned it earlier, through September 2nd, a check-in of September 2nd, 2025. And you could book up to 7 months out. So we could book all the way up to September 9th, 2025, where Disney's not even live yet. Typically, we're about 40 to 50% cheaper than Disney for the same exact rooms. If you go on our deals page, which is a lot of times we'll have that's where all of our confirmed reservations, mean the rooms are already booked. You just physically say, I want that reservation. Sometimes they've been up to 75% off recently. So definitely a good amount cheaper than Disney if you check out the deals page as well. You get the personalized service from a small company. I mean, if you call us 7 days a week, we have staff on. Disney has great customer service as well, but I mean, we're a small company. We really care about it. We want to help out if there's a problem or whatever. You can always call us. You get the great service of a small company, and again, you get people who actually really care about the company. You still get all the perks. You get free parking at the parks. You get earlier late admission because you're staying deluxe. If there are any issues at the hotel, or if extra, like cleaning and stuff, that's all being done directly by Disney. It's not like it's a timeshare and the people before you were in charge of cleaning or whatever. Everything is literally done by Disney. So if there's any issues while you're there, Disney is there to help you. When you email or call us, you're going to reach somebody who's stayed in these rooms, who's a DVC. Most of us are all DVC members or have stayed in the DVC rooms many, many times before. I can't tell you how many times I've had to hop on the phone with Disney about something, whether, I'm calling about one of my reservations with DVC and the cast member I get doesn't know anything about DVC. A lot of times they're not as trained, and they honestly don't know as much about the rooms and about DVC as the people who work for our company. Also, we're the only DVC rental company that's based in Florida. So if there's ever any problems or something happens, we're literally right around the corner from you. So I mean, like one time we had an issue where we actually bought a special cake for somebody to have for a party they were having. again, we don't normally do cake service, but I mean, again, it was something that we paid for ourselves because Disney messed up something with the room. But I mean, like, again, we're here locally. We were able to drive by, drop off a cake, and drop off a bunch of extra little gifts as well. So we're here, we're local, we can help.
Do you want to mention this? You didn't mention that.
Oh, that's thank you very much. I forgot also with staying in the deluxe rooms in DVC. In 2025, you will now get water park access on the first day of your check-in. So a lot of times when you go to check in, room's not ready, you're allowed to then go to the water parks for free for that day. Again, that's not right now. That's starting in 2025. But really cool.
Blizzard Beach.
Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoons. Like, I don't know what's going to be open. Normally, a lot of times they'll have one closed, one open. Right now, Blizzard Beach just reopened, I believe. So only Blizzard Beach
There'll
is
be
open.
something open.
There's always one of the water parks open. So it'll only be Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon. But starting in 2025, it's only on the day of arrival. You're able to go to the water park for free. So something to possibly consider if you're looking to buy tickets and you know you're going to get in at 1 o'clock that day and you don't want to waste a ticket that day, you can go to the parks for free when you're staying on DVC points.
And it may affect when you're scheduling your flight. I don't know.
Possibly.
Land at 8:12 in the morning and...
Exactly. If you're thinking of coming in later, now you're like, maybe I'll come in a little bit earlier to get a free day in the water parks. Can't hurt. Thank you for the reminder on that.
Hey, you're welcome.
Appreciate
Because these people, they're ready to jump in the pool there.
So, if anybody is thinking of buying a DVC contract, how would they contact Jason?
They can contact me at jason@buyandselldvc.com, or they can call me 407-375-3376.
That is his cell phone. That's
They
the personal service I'm talking about. Disney, the people, if you call and you get Anastasia working at Disney, she's not going to give you her cell phone number to contact her. This guy is out in the kayak and you call him, he's answering his cell phone and he'll put down the fishing pole and he will help you out.
Do you get a lot of people commenting about when renting about the YouTube? Like, I follow your YouTube, I want to rent
Sometimes, not a large amount, but I mean, we do, and I always find it a little exciting and fun when somebody does. And somebody goes, "Oh yeah, I watch you on YouTube," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry you had to go through that and watch us on YouTube." But I mean, it's always appreciated.
Because I mean, I think it does help bring a little bit more comfort level. I mean, you have this family in New Hampshire, and they want to rent a stay at the boardwalk for 7 nights.
You book it online, you don't know what you're getting.
Right, it's costing a bunch of money. There's tons of scams out there. If you're renting from individuals,
the scams have been going up so much recently.
Skyrocketing. So they're like, okay, I'm going to rent from this company. I see Scott online. He's answering all the questions. They've been in business for forever, since 2009. They've got people coming back every year to rent for them. They have this reservation. And then, so I mean, this show helps put people at ease because they know us. They know we've been around forever. I've been involved with selling resales since 2004. So, I mean, this really is, they like to, they have the comfort.
Yeah, but I think you're absolutely right. Like, we've been looking for a trip, go overseas next year because our one this year got messed up with my son, unfortunately. But like, we're looking at Airbnbs, and it's hard to pick them out. We're going with ones with great reviews, but like, I think if I knew that person was putting on a show, and I watched them and I could see them, and like, I'd feel a different comfort level going, okay, I'm staying at this person's house. I've seen this guy before. He's got almost 200 videos out, and he's answering questions and he's talking to the people. I think that would make my comfort level a lot higher with the person. So I hope these videos are helping people. Yeah,
because exactly. It's true. Like, you rent through Red Week or VRBO, you're trying to go through all the reviews and find as many pictures as you can. And, it would be nice if everyone had a little show they could tell us about their place.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we've
tortured them enough.
I think we've covered everything today. So we'll see you next week.
Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.